Hello everybody, and welcome to episode 133 of the Let's Play world. Got a lot of stuff I want to get done today. The first thing I want to point out is our lights. I asked you whether you liked oak trapdoors or mangrove trapdoors, and overwhelmingly mangrove was the favorite, and I think they look really good. They really pop in the space with that red accent. Another thing I did between episodes is I sort of finished this space here. So you can see this is all enclosed, and then I left a space for a window. I might do iron bars. I think that would look kind of cool. I was thinking glass, but I think iron bars might look really neat. Another thing I did between episodes, you may remember last time we did a ton of building up here. And I've gone through and done some detailing. So you'll notice some cracked bricks, some walls, slabs, things like that. So things are starting to look a little more finished, I think. Upstairs here in our planning room, I put a ceiling in with a frog light. And then out back here, I started continuing the Blackstone Tower. We're going to have a little bit of a gap between here and where the next section of our base is going to be. And so I wanted the Blackstone Tower to be kind of exposed. And I think that looks really cool. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is finish up this ceiling, and then what I want to do is run back to our old base and make copies of our maps so we can bring them over here and put them up on this wall. Changed my mind last second and I swapped out a couple of slabs, and I think it looks a little cooler, a little less flat. So this is done up here, this room is done. That room is done. We just need to grab some maps. To make maps, we're going to need a bunch of redstone, which we collected recently, so I'll grab some of that. We're going to need some iron, so we can make some compasses, so I'll grab some of that. And I think we have paper back at our old base. All right. Let's run back to old base. It's been a while since we've been over there. Right up at this intersection, for those of you who aren't familiar with the nether tunnels, this portal on the right goes to the ancient city. And then as we run along here, there's going to be this little stop here. This here is the Froglight farm that's doing all of the Froglight stuff. As we run back this way, there's an intersection, and on our left, this is the mesa. Right here, we've got our desert outpost, and then here we have our end portal. We run down a little further, we're going to get into a warped forest, and I really like this bridge that we built here because it's kind of open air. Yeah, super cool. Still looks great. As we come along here, we get into what I like to call the ender halls, because they're nice and tall, and all of this stuff, the quartz and the warped wood and all of this, it all comes from the nether. You don't really think of bright white and turquoise as nether materials, but they definitely are. Out that way goes to our original nether mine, out this way goes to a little nether fortress I built, and then back this way, this gets to our nether bridge, which one of the first things we built way back in the day. It's really cool looking still. And then as we get across here, we get into our original nether hall. And here at this intersection, we've got a little piglin trading area, and we have a tunnel that goes to our iron farm and the spawn chunks. Go down a little further, at an intersection here. This goes down to our ocean monument and our prismarine farm. This here goes to our zoo. And then if we go a little further, this here is our original mine and our original base. If we keep going further, we get down into our where we first started digging for copper. And we've also got a squid farm down there. And here we are, back in our original base. It looks like just like we left it. Out here we've got all of our original farms, villager trading, our city. Yep, super cool. Our map room is downstairs. Hello, guys. So we don't need to copy this one. This is our local area here, and we're going to do the same thing up at our new base. We'll make a map of that area up there. This is what I want to copy. You know, now that I look at it, there's quite a lot that we haven't filled out yet. And since we haven't explored that yet, we don't need to copy that yet. We just need to copy the parts that we've explored. And I think, yeah, over here I've got a ton of paper. So it looks like I actually only need about 16 maps. Let's see here if we do this and make some compasses. And then we take the compasses and paper, yes. Maps, nice. Okay, I'm going to try and be organized about this here. So take this map and I put an empty map, get copy. And I put one back and I put one in the shulker box. Grab the map and I put it in the table and I put in a map and I get two. And I put one back and I put one in the shulker. And I grab a map and I put it in the table and I put it in the map and I get two maps. And I put one back and I put one in the shulker. I think you get the idea. Okay, we have all of our maps copied. And if I remember right, I think if you have a copy of a map and you update one, they all update. I think we'll have to test that. Let's grab our map making stuff and you know what? Let's just take a real quick jaunt around this place. Been a minute, you know? And we did a lot of work over here. Our waterfront, village, city. Oh yeah, and the stadium. Gosh. Been so long since we've been over here. You know, with the 1.20 updates, we're going to get a camel, we're going to get a sniffer, and we're getting some new plants. So we'll finally get back here to work on our garden area there, our arboretum. And we'll have to add on to our zoo as well, you know? Make room for the camels and the sniffers. All right. Fun to visit. Let's head back to our new base. All right, let's put our maps up here in the map room. See if I can figure out what order they go in. Nice, we've done it. Yeah, let's try a little experiment. If we were to put a banner here and, you know, call it our new base, and then run back to the other map, I wonder if that world map would see that. Okay, so I got some wool and I grab a stick and we can make banner. Like so. Nice. And then I don't have an anvil. Okay, now that we've got an anvil, let's see, let's plop it here and let's call this the tower. Ow. Okay, let's run down to the bottom here of this blackstone column. And let's go ahead and go inside. Let's take this banner, put it right here, and let's tap the map on it. There we go, the tower. Okay, and then go ahead and back up here. Okay, and now let's run back to the old base and see if that map says the tower. And through the magic of editing, I saved you the whole trip there, so let's see what we got. Moment of truth. Well, looky there. It says the tower. That is awesome. So if we update one world map, we update both the world maps. That is fantastic. Only thing we got to do is, if we end up like filling out this map, we'll just have to make 2 of them so that we have one for here, one for there. But that is cool. If we, were to explore more of this area, this map over here is going to update as well. So I think I'm just going to grab these blank maps that I've got up here and then take them back to the old base to use for our local map. And then once we start filling things out in the world map and exploring with the 1.20 update, we can make duplicates and bring them back here. Okay, let's put this map back here. And then let's go ahead and fill out our local map. Right smack in the middle, that should be where we are right now. Let's go ahead, expose one map. There it is. That's cool looking. That's amazing. That is so cool. Put that right there. I wonder if the lodge is going to be visible in here. That'll be interesting to see. I think the next thing I want to do is gather up some more blackstone and then finish up the bottom part of the tower. So we're going to run down to our blackstone mine, and we're going to gather up a bunch of blackstone. And I'm going to take all this blackstone and finish up today with a time lapse. Now we've completed the bottom of the Blackstone Tower. See, it goes all the way up to where our staircase is going to terminate. And I have a pretty cool idea for what to do with that space. I'm very excited to see how this all comes together. Next episode, we'll move into the planning room. We'll get all of our to-do list and viewer suggestions up on the wall, and maybe we'll get started on our first big farm. But that's where I'm going to wrap it up today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had fun. Please like and subscribe if you want to follow along on the adventure, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.